Well, good morning and welcome to beautiful Bristol. And today I'm straddling our new long term. I say new, I'm embarrassed to say I've had it for well before Christmas, but I've only just started riding again. I was at work at home and Budget Bike Battle took well over 10 weeks to cut for me to edit properly and finish, and so it's all started over Christmas. I had COVID over Christmas and then started Boxing Day editing Budget Bike Battle, and that was it for 10 weeks solid until last week when it sadly ended. So yeah, here it is, the 2022 Triumph Speed Triple RS, and it's in a beautiful black edition. I love it. Come on. I'm not really too sure how long we got it for, because we were supposed to get it like March, April last year, but then the bikes were delayed, ironically, getting into the UK, so we didn't get till very late. Yeah, I'm on the way to JHS today. We're going to put it on the dyno. James is really excited for this. He hasn't seen one. I went over there the other day to show it off, and he was creaming over it, and said, right, let's get on the dyno. So I didn't have time at the time, so today is the day. We're gonna see what power she makes. I think all in all now it's on about 550 miles, so she's well versed. She's ready for the dyno, ready to be opened up a bit. Finding neutral is a bit of a it's not the easiest job in the world, but I love this dash. I love the minimalist kind of look, and you can go into the menu and you can show more if you wanted to, but fuel gauge, rev counter, speed, gear position, and what mode you're in, and then you're obviously time and ambient temperature. But it's I love it. Fuck off. I Boothie on his Tiger video the other day touched on the fact that, you know, the controls for the rider aids and the modes and kind of the settings in the menu, they're definitely not the most intuitive and easy to learn, but you know, once you get used to them, they're more than fine. It's just they are just very different. Kind of the logic behind it is quite different to some of the other manufacturers. So, you know, if you're swapping to a Triumph for the first time, then I can see why some people might get a little bit confused, but I'm loving it. I mean, the attention it gets, like I said, I'll show it off in a second, but this black colour is just, it just looks proper naughty, and yeah, it's a standout. It's a standout bike. I also love the fact that it's a bit raucous and a bit naughty and a bit, not temperamental is the wrong word, but it's not, you know, gone are the days of the nice, smooth, friendly, mid-range, rich speed triples. You know, this is all the powers at the top. It's Triumph's go at having a proper super naked, and it's, you know, the harder you ride it, the more rewarding it is. And of course, cruising around towns like this, it's, you know, I don't care that it's, you know, the fueling's not perfect. I guess that's a byproduct to Euro 5, and we're going to see more and more of that. But you know, it's a bit gruff at the bottom, and it, you know, some of the pops and the bangs from the standard exhaust when you downshift, and the overrun is just, oh yeah, it's good. It definitely needs a beefier can or a beefier exhaust. I remember in Triumph, do you remember the low boys, or low boy, I think, Arrow low boys? It was 3-to-1 on the first speed triples, and they looked, sorry, the first 1050 speed triples, and they were, oh, they looked amazing, and they sounded, I think, one of my favourite sounding bikes. Super Dog. It does sound pretty good anyway, but you know what I mean, this engine, it deserves to be let loose and set free. And unfortunately, I think Triumph, like a lot of manufacturers now, they're not letting us modify long-termers, I think for safety and other health and safety and other bullshit reasons that 2022 can chuck up. But you know, we have to respect that. That's the way it is. Yeah, let us know in the comments below. I don't know what to do. I think definitely do some track days on it. I want to set the suspension up. I want to have a proper go, because I don't know if you remember the launch, or if you see the launch video, they're trying for aiming this at 209s and Street Fighters, and you know, they wouldn't say the name specifically, but they said Italian super nakeds, and it just fell short a little bit. It's not as fluid and not as doesn't join the dots as easy as those Super Nakeds, and I just love a bit more time to set the bike up. Ah, JHS Racing, day one at JHS Racing. Sometimes I get confused, the joystick toggle and the indicator gets a little bit confusing. But again, you soon figure it out. Seagull Fest. Look at her. She's a bit mucky. Excuse the massive chicken strips as well. But I haven't been to anywhere nice. Just been round town and JHS.
So Triumph quote 177 horsepower. What are your thoughts? I'll ask you in a minute, James.
162. 166.
166?
Yep.
Will?
Push me jet kit. 155.
Okay, I'm going 160. That's rather pessimistic, Will. Mind you, it's unlike you, isn't it?
I'll let him run it and I'll make some adjustments.
What, cheap? Could be a waste of time. He's 4 horsepower.
Yeah, I am 4 horsepower. I can give you 4 horsepower. 4 big ones.
So you've never had one of these in the dyno?
Not a new one.
No.
The early one was 140 or about
135, wasn't it?
yeah, something like that. I think the best I've seen for one was about 145 with a pipe on it, marked.
But this is very different.
Yeah.
What were we saying then?
I was right.
You were right.
I was
You're
right.
always
I was
right.
the closest,
You're
yeah.
always right, Will, aren't you? You're always right.
I know my best tool.
Yeah.
150 in fourth gear, 156.
156. So you said 155, so you win. Congratulations.
But
It's a nice curve, isn't it? Nice
nice straight curve.
straight curve, yeah.
Smooth. Quick shift is a bit slow.
But it works everywhere. That's the thing. It works. It's designed to work at every RPM rather than just at top,
Yeah.
which makes it nice for the road. But yeah, that's nice.
Flipper's nice. It's nice
Hey?
bike. Flipper's nice.
Yeah,
That works nice.
Yeah.
Big improvement over the old bike.
yeah,
It's a lot
massive.
better. It's a lot smoother.
Yeah,
Throttle actually does something. It's got some decent power now as well. Got a little. We had a little bit more in fifth. Bought a couple of runs in fifth and sixth gear.
one more.
157. So
Yeah.
one more. But yeah, it's nothing. And it revs out in all the gears as well. So there's no restrictions
Yeah,
on it. So yeah, it's a big improvement.
happy days. Thanks, William.
Well, there we have it. Not a bad little performance on the dyno, I think. And actually, did some quick math before. When you work it out, 12% off 177 is 156. So it's actually bang on the crank loss, you know, from the cranks and rear wheel figures. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy the sunshine. But yeah, let us know what we should do with the bike. Obviously we're going to do a super naked test. But yeah, drop a comment, hit a like for the algorithm.